So, hello everyone. It's been a long time. I have not uploaded a video in weeks. A lot of things have happened. I think before I talked about me injuring my back. Well, because I was using my right arm too much, I injured that arm because of the way that I had to roll over in the bed because I couldn't sleep on one side for too long without my hips getting sore, whatever the case is, because the mattress is super hard. And I ended up hurting my arm on the inside part, and it still messed up, and then my finger got swollen, and it's just been a hot mess. Funny enough, one of the people that inspired me to do this fast died last week. I was going to do a video about him before this update, but then, so it's been a lot. I probably won't be uploading another video until I had my first day of actually eating again, which will be in about 15 days, I think. I start eating next month on the 10th. So I'll probably just eat my first piece of food on camera, which is probably going to be some fruit, some watermelon, probably some apples, some grapes, and then later on in the day I'm going to make some soup. And then I'll probably do that for a couple of days or about a week before I eat anything like really solid. So because for the past month or so that I haven't uploaded, I haven't been able to work out because of my arm. It was my back, then my arm. With my arm, I can't do anything. I can't do any shoulders. I can't do any push-ups. Couldn't do any pull-ups, if I already just said that. Because of my feet, I can't do any squats. Because my lower back was not 100%, I couldn't do any crunches. Just this morning, I was able to do some hip thrusts in the bed. So that's an improvement. That's good. I haven't done hip thrusts in a while. I need to rebuild my ass. I've completely lost my ass. It's pretty crazy. I've lost pretty much everything. I found some pictures when I was going through my computer of the second longest fast I ever did, which was like a month. No, it was like 2 months and a couple of days. But I was actually going to the gym and working out, and I've lost a considerable amount of muscle mass compared to then. That was like a while ago, though. That was like over 5 years ago, because that was before my daughter was born. So that was like a while ago. Once again, I think I've said this before, I'll say it again. If you're going to do something like this, do not do it the way that I did it. This is the worst fast I've ever had in my whole entire life. Like, I've been under a lot of stress at home and just my environment in general. Plus, I got hurt. You don't really want to fast when you're injured because it takes longer for you to heal. It's good for healing things that are already damaged in your body, like, certain diseases and things like that. But then, it's not all that great. I haven't been taking many of the supplements that I even mentioned. Like, the only thing I have been taking religiously is the burdock root, and I just started taking the TMG again, and I've been taking B vitamins, and I started taking vitamin C to help along with the healing, and creatine. That's pretty much it. I haven't been taking anything else. So that's the update. Oh, so my weight loss slowed down dramatically. I guess because I wasn't really moving around. I spent a lot of time in the bed. If I wasn't sitting, I was in the bed. So I wasn't very active. I couldn't do anything anyway. So I believe I'm about 195 now. I think something's on the scale. I'm not 100% sure. But I should be 195. pretty sure I'm 195. Because last time I checked, that was 197. That was like 4 days ago. So I've got to be like 195. So far I've lost over 80 pounds. So that's good. I basically got, by Sunday, well, actually, technically, I only got about 2 weeks left. So basically, by the end of the month, like I said, I only have 10 days left. So thank you for coming along with me on this health journey. I will continue to update after like my refeeding, what I'm eating. I'm gonna stay away from bread and soda. Devil's piss. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna replace it with as alternatives. I mean, first of all, I got a food processor, and I'm gonna get a bigger food processor. And the food processor that I have can knead dough, so I'm gonna be baking my own bread. And try to. I was watching. I keep forgetting this guy's name, but he has a group where he lost over 100 pounds, but he was eating, and he kept eating the things that he loved, but he bought things with like single ingredients, not like a whole bunch of like fillers and preservatives. Like when he bought the all-purpose flour, it's just wheat flour, nothing else is in it. So, I mean, even if you do use the one with preservatives, if you're making your own bread, it's not the same as store-bought. It doesn't last as long, and your body processes a lot better. And it's not that hard to make bread. That's another reason. I'm also getting what is it called? I have brain fog right now. Air fryer. It's an air fryer, but it's like an air fryer / oven. Because the air fryer that I have now has that coating in it with the cancerous crap. So I'm getting one that's more like an oven, and I love bread. So like I'll just bake. I'll just knead my bread. Probably leave it in the fridge overnight sometimes. Flatten it out, whatever the case is. I don't need thick bread. I kind of like flat bread. And just put it in the oven. Don't take that long, especially since it's not going to be like those thick loaves. And I'll have fresh baked bread, and I'll just kind of do that. And I'm no longer eating store-bought veggie burgers. In fact, after I start eating again, I will no longer be a vegetarian. Just doing a little experiment, probably for a year or so. I'm not, like, none of my, if anyone knows me, none of my feelings about eating meat or animals has changed. I'm just doing an experiment to see how it affects my body by me taking certain things that are animal-based. But I'm not, because realistically, I don't live in the ideal place to actually do what I want to do. It may sound crazy to some people. Ideally, what I want to be is a fruitarian. I know this for a fact that, and people will disagree with me, but fruit is the only food that human beings need to eat. Now, the people that are going to disagree with me are the people that are only aware of apples and bananas and pineapples and shit that you only see in the grocery store here in America. But we don't live in the ideal climate where we're supposed to live. There are probably literally thousands of fruit in the world. I know there's hundreds. There's probably thousands of fruit. There's not thousands or even hundreds of animals that people typically eat. So some people forget that avocado is a superfood. That's a fruit. I guess tomatoes up in the air. They can't really fucking decide what they want that to be. But what I'm saying is there's not only sweet fruit that exists. There's fruit that are savory, sour, bitter, hard texture, soft texture, filled with many different kinds of nutrients. And so if we were to eat the variety of fruit that we're supposed to eat, and not only focus on everything sweet, we would not need to eat anything else. So, And that goes for anybody from any culture, anywhere. But we don't live in the ideal climate where we can just go outside and, you know, get a coconut and just drink coconut water, eat coconut jelly, and eat soursop and star apples and just all these there's things that I've never even seen. Like there's this guy, this white guy. He always has his shirt off, always on, and he just uploads these weird ass fruit that from he's always in different countries, like just eating these fruit, and all these fruit have so many different nutrients and vitamins and all that stuff in it. So ideally, I want to move out of this country and live in a place where I can get that variety, where I can eat the way that I believe we were meant to eat. But until then, it's like whatever. So that's the update. I'm now about 195. Lost about 80 something pounds, and based on the way things are going now, my arm still hurts, but if I can get a little bit of workout in, I might lose another 15, maybe 20. But I'm definitely thinking I'm probably just gonna lose another 10. So I'm probably gonna be about 180, maybe high 170s when I'm done. But I will be continuing to record videos on my workouts, my refeeding, what I'm replacing the things that I used to eat with. I'm going to be doing intermittent fasting, so I won't be eating after 7. And I probably won't start eating till about 12. My daughter started going to school now, so I'll have a normal schedule. So I'll wake up at 7, get her ready for the bus at about 8 o'clock, come back inside, work out, do whatever I'm doing. And after I cool down, make some breakfast / dinner, take a shower, and then eat, and then do whatever else I gotta do, and then get prepared for her to come home, and then get ready to start my day again. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and sorry for taking so long. And I probably will not be doing another update until I actually start eating again. So until then, thank you guys, and enjoy, and have a nice day.